Hello, everybody, and welcome to Durfee Rocks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Durfee Rocks.
Yep.
Episode 3. Should have been episode 1. My little brother from another mother, okay? From the family, right? Are you ready for this? I'm going to bust this out right now in public. From the family that invented the Portuguese steak plate.
What?
The Portuguese steak plate, right?
Whoa.
Long time ago at Academica Moose Hall. From the family that created it, we're talking about forever Portuguese royalty in the house, class president.
Yes, sir.
My little brother from another mother.
Yes, sir.
Nick Souza, class president of the class of 2020. And Nick, welcome.
What up? What up?
Are you having fun?
Oh, I'm having a blast.
You look like you're having a blast.
I am.
What's up with that here?
Down here?
That's you, huh?
Yes, sir.
You come in here with a beautiful young lady.
Yes, sir.
You walk in like a boss.
Yes, sir.
She's from Italy.
Yes,
I mean, you know, your parents got the hottest restaurant in town. I mean, life. Your sister's home.
Yes, sir.
Life's. You got a bunch of good friends.
I do.
It is good to be Nick Souza.
It is good. It feels good. I'm grateful. I'm proud, and you know.
That's good. That's a key word. Let's talk about your family life. I know a lot of the stories. Sure, a lot of people out there know, but let's talk about being a Souza in forever. You know, it must have come with its advantages, I would say, right?
It does. It truly does. I'm really lucky. My family, you know.
Should him up a little bit. Got.
It started with my grandparents, you know. My dad's
Well, it started
parents.
with your grandparents' parents.
Yes.
Yes.
My grandparents, parents.
Are you old? You're not old enough to remember St. Mike's, are you?
Nah.
But that's where they went to the kitchen there. You know that story, right?
Yes.
And then they go to Duke's Tavern. They go to O'Gill's.
Mm-hmm.
Now you must remember that.
Yeah.
So what was it like? Did people want to hang around with you because you could feed them like the best food around? I mean, did people try to like skis into your life because talk to me.
Yeah, it's that. Like, kids want a job at Mesa. they want to go eat the Mesa. They know they can eat for free with me. It's good. It's good.
It is good. You got. Let's talk about your nuclear family. You got your dad, who was an unbelievable athlete at Durfee.
Yes, he was.
Your mom, I grew up with as well.
Yep.
You got your sister. She's a great soccer player.
Yes, she is.
You're class president.
Yeah, I am.
I'm going to go on a limb here, but I think that is probably the best accomplishment at Durfee and the family. Now, I don't know how good Danny was. Your old man was nasty.
Yeah, he was.
But I might have to tip the cap to you as being class president.
I know.
What made you run for class president?
Well, it's always sort of a thing that you want to do. Like, you see movies, you see the class president. He's the guy, but
a lot of people don't want to do it. A lot of people are nervous about it. A lot of people have anxiety. A lot of people are scared.
Yep.
You had the balls to go out and do it.
Yeah, I did. It's well, I started out as secretary. That's the thing.
Sure.
I want to start out low. I didn't want to, come out right.
You want to get the easy win?
Yeah, I want to get the easy one.
Yeah.
But I came out. I ran for secretary. I won. I ran against another girl, and I ran and I won. And we give like our election speeches and stuff. It's kind of nerve wracking. You go to Fred TV,
sure.
You give your speech in front of everyone.
You're very good on TV. Your parents were on vacation, and I believe when you were asking questions to the mayoral candidates, correct, or the school committee candidates.
Yeah.
And I called your father, and I said, "Yo, D, your kid just is ice cold assassin on TV." Because, what are you talking about? You only asked 4 questions. I'm like, Danny, shut up. He was unbelievable. Mic discipline, the look in the camera, didn't miss a beat. It's hard for you to do that. And you recently made a speech at school your dad was very proud of as well, too. Mm-hmm. Does public speaking come easy to you?
It sort of does. Like, you just got to get that little few seconds of confidence, and you just go out there, and once you start going,
sure, you walked in here supremely confident.
Yeah, I was.
Maybe it was the company that you're keeping.
Maybe.
What are some of the type of so you start school? Where do you go to school at first?
I go to Durfee High School.
So where did you go? What was the first school you went to?
Oh, the first school I went to was, well, I don't know if this counts, but I went to 9th Street Day Nursery.
Okay, that counts, yeah.
In the Highlands. And then I went to elementary school at Sylvia because my sister went there. She was she was in Gifted and Talented.
Yeah.
And then I took the test. I got into Gate. And then from there, you go to Cuss, where there's a Gifted and Talented program.
Talk about the decision to go to the Gate program. Was that a decision that you had any input in, or was that a decision that your mom, because I know when it comes to education, your mom's going to take the lead, right? For the most part. She's got a family of educators, right?
Yeah, she does. My aunt is a doctor of education, but really it was just I saw my sister in that Gifted and Talented program and how much fun she was having and all the stuff they were doing, and it looked like something I would want to do, and I wanted to follow down that path, academics.
Yeah.
And, just be like, yeah, my family.
So are you worried about the work? Because there's a lot of work in that program, right? It's not easy.
It was a lot of work, but you couldn't really tell. You're sort of just having fun. It was elementary school. And then when we got to Cuss, it did get a little more rigorous. But
talk about some of the teachers when you go to the Kentucky. Your buddy Tommy Panchley, who was there yesterday, said one of the things about old days when he first met you, and you two became friends in that Gifted and Talented program.
Yep.
Talk about some of the teachers along the way and that thing that helped you out.
Well, it starts out with that 4th to 5th grade. You have Miss Fasciano, and then you have Miss.
She's no joke, Miss Fasciano, right?
She isn't. She was principal after I left from Sylvia School. But it's like a lot of it is the reading. You start reading good literature and like studying it hard.
Yeah.
And looking into authors, what they were trying to do, their devices, their stuff they were trying to do.
Their styles of writing.
Their styles of writing, exactly.
You got like your Southern colloquial writing, all the descriptives, willow trees and Southern drawls and slow living. And then you read somebody, who's from New York and it's centric to New York. And that's the beauty about books. It can take you on a journey.
It does.
Tell me about some of the books that made an impression on you as a young man.
That was the thing. During that Gifted and Talented class, we were reading like very mature books for that age, 4th to 5th grade. Yeah. I remember read Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
Okay.
Which is,
what was that about?
The Holocaust.
Sure. Did you read the Diary of Anne Frank at all?
Yeah, we did read that too.
Sure.
It's heavy stuff.
Yeah, of course.
And it teaches you a lot about history and also about, how to be as a person, not to recreate that again.
Sure. So you go to Cuss.
Yep.
Your friends are going to Morton for the most part, right?
Yeah, a lot of my friends are going to Morton.
Did you ever want to be at Morton and say, hey, I just might want to chill for a little bit, but you're at Cuss? Talk to me about that.
Yeah, because, Morton, it's a lot less, it's more chill, I feel like.
Yeah.
Kids are having more fun. But at Cuss, you have the Gifted and Talented kids, and you have the kids that aren't Gifted and Talented.
Yeah.
And I felt like we had a good connection, me and the other kids. So I really didn't miss Morton that much because I feel like I was still getting that connection to the other kids, and it was all a big community. We didn't realize, he's in Gate, he's different.
Sure.
It was all.
So you guys were finding
community.
a way to get together. So.
Yeah.
Certainly. So tell me about some of the teachers that made an impact on you at Henry Lord.
Oh, at Cuss?
At Cuss, excuse me, I'm sorry.
At Cuss, I had a lot of really good teachers, and that's when you start to get different periods and stuff. In elementary school, you just have one teacher. This year, you have multiple teachers in Cuss. I had a lot of good science teachers. When you start going to science, I remember I had Miss Gonzalez. We started doing science fair, lab notebooks, and stuff like that. And then I had good math teachers, too, that were laid back. I remember Mr. Michon. He was one of the coaches for the basketball team. And, the math got a lot more rigorous. And then history, which was one of my favorite subjects, we got into a lot of good stuff, like global, universal history.
What do you like about history?
History, it's just like, where did we come from? Like, how have we gotten here from where we were before?
So we didn't come from Adam and Eve?
Who knows? Who knows?
Don't answer that. Your father will kill me if I get you in trouble on here. I was a big history buff as well, too. What did Cuss do to form you as a student?
Well, Cuss, all in all, it got me ready for Durfee, really. Being with a more diverse group.
Sure.
Being with kids from all different backgrounds.
Yeah.
And obviously the rigorous academics and the athletics, too. There's very good coaching staff there. I remember I had Mr. Harvey, Mr. Fitzgerald.
Sure, Mr. Fitz.
Yeah, great
Everybody
people.
loves Mr. Fitz.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, and that's where I started to make more closer connections with teachers.
Sure. How did you do academically there?
Cuss, I think that's where I really shined. I really liked middle school a lot. I was paying attention to my academics fully, and I had the teachers that had a connection with me, so that I felt like I had to do good because that teacher cares about me.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you said they're giving me so many resources and they give me so much energy that it compelled you
I have to put it back
to try
in.
to match them.
Yes.
That's very mature for a 7th grader.
Yeah.
Are you that mature?
Yeah, that's just the way I was brought up. I felt that way.
Really?
Yeah.
Did your parents ever give you a hard time about your grades? How strict were they?
No, they always sort of just really trusted me, and when it did get down to, if I was slacking in this or slacking in that, they said, Nick, you got to do better than that. But it was never really they were never against me because of that. They always supported me.
Sure.
They knew I was trying my best, basically.
Yeah. Your parents are young.
Yes, they are.
And young-minded.
Sure.
Do you like that? I mean, do you think that's helpful?
Yeah, I do. And I think we had the same sort of school experience as each other.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Really?
No. Your father went to the Badlands at Talbot Middle School, man. Come on, you think he grew up on the Highlands like you did?
Yeah, Mike, but it's all the same.
And the boys' club right there.
It's all the same, Mike.
It wasn't then. It wasn't then. Now let me ask you a question. What did your parents say to you about education? What made you take it so seriously? Did they say this is the escalator to a better life? Did they say this is the elevator to living differently? I mean, like, how did they imprint that into you?
I think most parents think if you study academically and stay consistent for that all your academic career, you'll get into a college,
Sure.
and then there goes your career. You're
Sure.
set for a career.
Did you ever not like going to school?
Oh, plenty of times.
You didn't like it?
Plenty of times.
Why? Tell me why.
For me, I have serious trouble waking up in the morning. Serious trouble. It's hard. And then you sort of just think, hey, you gotta go to school, you gotta do it. And then
That's a Herod curse too. I'm not. Are you a Nighthawk?
Yes.
So am I. There's something peaceful about at night where I get a lot of my thinking done.
Yeah, me too.
You too? Are you that guy?
Yep, you're just in
Do
bed
you write it all night?
Recently, my sister, she keeps a bullet journal. That's a new trend, kind of bullet journaling. And she did get me one for Christmas, and I did start writing a little bit. I've been slacking lately. But, it's good to let out your thoughts, put it into something, and then look back on it after and realize how you were thinking and then, improve on that.
Now, your sister's looking to be a doctor, right?
She's looking to be, major in biology.
And she's going to be.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I want to start a business.
You want to start a business?
Yeah.
Food business?
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is. Business. I would get you more as a philosopher, more as a public servant, more as a politician, orator, college professor type, going for your doctorate. That's interesting. Tell me
Yeah.
why the business. Is because your family's track record?
Yeah, of course. And also, like, I feel like financially, it's a risk. But once you take that risk and maybe you get the rewards are, handsome.
Good.
Plenty some. But yeah, I do
Your
get
dad's
that
a
lot.
very humble guy.
He is.
And when he goes over, your dad's meticulous. When he goes over, like the cost of businesses, it's much. There's a lot to it.
There is.
And your dad being a very detail-oriented guy, as opposed to your Uncle Pete being more like a big picture type guy.
Yes.
That's why they make great
That's
partners.
why they make great partners, yeah.
But your dad being very detail-oriented. When me and him talk at night, I learn because it's of all the stuff that goes into it. You know,
It is a lot.
Are you that detail-oriented?
You know what? I don't think so.
I know.
It is hard.
Yeah.
But that's what comes with.
No, where did your
education.
dad? Has your dad always been that way?
My dad is. Yeah, he's always been a focused guy.
Yeah.
But still caring, still
Sure.
still humble. But he's always had this vision. I can always tell he's thinking when I'm looking at him. He's thinking about his business, thinking about something.
Good. That's interesting. I learned that. I didn't think that about you. All right, so you go to Durfee.
Yes.
You got a big family history there.
Yep.
Okay. Me and your dad walked in that building. There was 5,000 students waiting for us. It was a little different to that. Little
A
different.
lot different.
Now you go in there. You got to be nervous your first day, right?
Yeah, of course.
But you have a sister there.
Yes. There you go.
That's not gonna let anybody mess with her little brother.
Yes.
Right. All right. What was that dynamic like?
Well, yeah, it was much easier for me than the other kids because, I had that connection to the older kids when I was a freshman.
Sure.
Hannah was a senior, my sister. And it was a lot easier. I got into it easier.
Yeah. So tell me about your first day. Were you excited? Were you nervous? Did you know it was the place for you to be? Did you ever say, hey, wait a minute, maybe I should go to Diamond, maybe I should go to Conley? Does that ever cross your mind at all?
Yeah, it did. I remember my first day, I was asking Hannah to bring me to my first period of class. I was afraid, it's a big school.
Sure.
It is a big school, and it's like a maze sometimes.
But
kids
doesn't
go
it
in there.
prepare you for life? Isn't Durfee
Very
an
much.
education in life?
Yes, it is.
And that's been like a reoccurring theme, and that's how I always described it. I always describe that Durfee is like an education in life.
Yes.
And it's the life's rainbow. You get all kinds of races, all kinds of types.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, that's what the world you're going to be stepping into. College is definitely going to be like that. And the world after college.
Yep.
So does it prepare you for that?
It does prepare me very much. It's not just only academically, but the environment at Durfee. It's so rigid. It's very diverse, obviously. And it does, indeed, it gets you ready for what life is going to be. It's like a little simulation in that one building.
Tell me when your freshman year, the point where you looked around and says, okay, I belong here. This place is cool. This place is for me. Was there ever a point
Very much.
Or somebody tell me about it.
When I started running for student government, and I was talking to Mr. Costa, who's a very popular teacher at Durfee.
Yeah.
And
he's listening right now. I guarantee he's a very supportive guy.
He is. And right there, I knew there's teachers here that it's a big school. There's so many teachers, but there's teachers that care about individual students.
Sure.
That will be there for you. And just student government really made me feel like I belonged and I had a place there.
Sure.
If it was like a place of power like that.
Yeah.
But I did very much feel like when I was running for student government and when I won, that I can make a good future here.
Good. Talk about, as a junior and senior, finding your way. Now, okay, this is I'm going to make the big jump. I'm going to go for school president. The responsibilities of that, because now, if you screw up, it's not like anybody screwed up now. You're not hiding as secretary anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're the big dog.
Yep.
Now you're going to make the big speeches. Now you're going to do the big things.
I know.
Talk about that responsibility and how important it is to you.
Yeah, well, president is you're sort of representing not only your class, but as senior class president, you're representing that whole.
You're representing
school.
me.
I'm representing Fall River.
I told you that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I told you that. I was just talking about. You're representing. I'm a hilltopper.
Yeah.
Black and red till you're dead.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know.
And I got a lot of blood, sweat, and tears at school. And when I found out, I was so happy. I was so happy for you. I was happy for the school, for the community. That's a good thing. But it's a big responsibility.
It truly
Did
is.
you ever say, what the hell did I get myself into here?
At times, yes. When all that stuff starts building up, pep rally, all those things that are on the big scale that the whole city sees,
Sure.
the entire school sees, all the...
You got a big speech coming up too, right?
Yeah, I do. Graduation.
Are you preparing for that yet?
Oh, I am. It's got to be big.
It's got to be big?
Yeah.
You going to go big? You get a haircut for that?
Oh, yes. I need a haircut right now.
Okay. You're a senior year. You start applying for colleges.
Yep.
I believe you go to UMass Dartmouth, right?
Yeah, I'm going to UMass Dartmouth.
Good for you. What are you going to major in?
Business management.
Business management. Good.
Yep.
That's good. What would you tell an 18-year-old kid and his parents who maybe a little scared of Durfee? We know that Durfee has a public relations problem.
Yes.
Okay? We know that, sadly, that the negative gets talked about much more than the positive. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing this podcast.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of fake news out there, a lot of bullshit,
There is.
a lot of haters,
Yep.
and they don't know what they're talking about. It's funny with social media for all its good things. Now everybody's a doctor of education. Everybody's a doctor of sociology. Everybody knows everything about how kids should be taught and how kids should behave and everything. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. You've been there. You lived it. You tell me why they should go there before they go to Diamond or Conley.
Durfee, it obviously has this bad rap, whether it is for what stuff happens.
Hold on.
there.
Why do you think it has a bad rap?
It has a bad rap because it's Fall River.
Fall River has a bad rap.
Fall River has a bad rap, period.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But Diamond doesn't have a bad rap.
I know.
Conley doesn't have a bad rap.
Yep.
You think Durfee and Fall River are intrinsically linked?
Yes.
Okay.
Durfee is the byproduct of Fall River.
Sure, you're right.
It's public school.
Sure.
So
We don't have the luxury to cherry pick
Yes.
students and say, well, you got in trouble so you can't come here. Your grades aren't good enough so you can't come here. We're like the Statue of Liberty of schools.
Yep.
You're tired, you're weak, you're a pain in the asses, you're underachievers. We're going to take them all,
I know.
right? But there's honor in that.
There is.
There is honor in
It's
that.
fuel.
That's it. It's fuel. Diversity is fuel. Your family knows that better than anybody.
Yep.
So tell me why Durfee.
Why is Durfee a good school to go to?
Yeah.
Durfee is a school to go to because of its environment. The environment that Durfee has it's so unlike any other school. Fall River in general is unlike really any other city. It's got a history.
Sure. A lot of culture.
Durfee has a great
Yeah.
history.
What do you know about Patty Murphy Day? I'm trying to school you fools about Patty Murphy Day.
School me.
You ask your father. I can't do it here. Ask your mother and your father. Patty Murphy Day was unique. I schooled Thomas Panchley on it. He knows. His mother was getting ready for the big questions last night.
Yep.
All right? So when you leave here, you either go get your old man or your mother say, Big Mike said, what's up with Patty Murphy Day?
All right. I will.
All right.
Yeah.
That was a big thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of Durfee were trendsetters, too.
Yeah.
They all copy us.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So every high school in Southeast Massachusetts started to rip off our personal holiday.
Yep.
You want me to tell you what Patty Murphy Day was?
I do.
All right.
I'm intrigued.
Patty Murphy Day was a popular kid at Durfee High School.
Mm-hmm.
This is way back like in the 40s, I think. We have another great resource, Horseneck Beach.
Yep.
Okay? So a bunch of Durfee students skipped school. It was the second Tuesday in May.
Yep.
They skip school. They go to Horseneck Beach.
Yeah.
Patty Murphy drowns.
Oh my God, I did hear this story.
Patty Murphy drowns at Horseneck Beach.
Yep.
And it's the second Tuesday of thing was forever known in Fall River, and then copied, right?
Yeah.
Copied by these biters around here, these poles and these other posing towns around here. We won't mention Somerset, Swansea, and the rest of them. We won't mention any names like Westport or Dartmouth or Freetown or Lakeville, but we won't do that. But they ripped off our holiday, and they try to share it with us.
Yep.
But Patty Murphy was a red and black wearing Durfee badass
That just shows.
who's drowned. That's how cool we were. We were inventing holidays back in the 40s.
That just shows Durfee trendsetters.
Maybe you can bring Patty Murphy Day back, Nick.
Yes.
Maybe that'll be your staple. We're going to the beach the second, your father's going to kill me, Tuesday in May, and we're bringing back Patty Murphy Day.
That'll be Nick Souza's mark on Durfee High School.
Yeah, you're going to leave a few marks, young man. So, get to Durfee. It's an educational life, right?
It truly is, yeah.
The teachers, talk to me about them.
The teachers at Durfee, they're really unlike any other teachers. They care about you personally, first off. And obviously, they care about your future.
Sure.
My teachers talking about, Nick, where are you going to college, all this stuff. And I'm telling them what my plan is, and they're offering me alternative routes, like things that they think I should do. And they truly care, and they think about what your talents are and how you could apply that into your applications and, get into your highest potential college.
Sure. Nick, you're an amazing kid, man.
Thank you.
You're an amazing kid. I'm proud of you. You're my little brother from another mother, class president 2020. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, man, this is Durfee High School right there. Generations of it. So if you have any doubt, just check my man Nick Souza out, my man Thomas Panchley, my man Will Silva.
Yep.
And we got more to come here.
Yes, sir.
Are we going to get to talk to, for 1 second,
What?
put those headphones on right now.
Un segundo.
Cece, I have a daughter named Cece, okay?
Get on.
You come. I want to talk about Durfee. You're an exchange student in Durfee. Sit down. Now, Nick has a friend, okay? And, we'll let the cameras speak for themselves here. She has an exchange student from Italy, right? Yeah. And you're in Durfee. Mm-hmm. Do you like it?
Yeah, no, I like it.
Tell me why.
Because it's full of different people, different cultures and stuff like that. They're not in my school.
You like the diversity of it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I really like it.
Now, you don't get that in Italy?
Yeah, but not as well as here.
Not as well as here? What do you think of the teachers?
The teachers are the best at Durfee because they really care about you. That is really different from Italy. Teachers in Italy don't care about you.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you end up here?
I honestly don't know. Like, I didn't choose this city, but
You get a big smile on your face. You like Fall River, huh?
Yeah, I like
Has Nick shown you like the different type of foods and all that other good stuff we got happening here? The different cultures and stuff?
Yeah.
Like the French meat pies and Polish gołąbkis and all that good stuff and the hot dogs and the Fall River chow mein.
Yeah.
Well, I know one thing. His mother and his father are listening right now. So I got a feeling I'm going to hook you up pretty good. Have you been to Mesa 21 yet?
No.
You're going tonight?
Maybe.
First time. You should.
Yeah.
You should. So Durfee's been a positive experience for you.
Yeah. No.
And you would recommend it to any foreign exchange student around?
Yeah.
Go to
absolutely,
Durfee.
Yes.
Go to Durfee. Can you do one thing for me? Can you go Durfee Rocks like this?
Durfee Rocks.
say, look right in that camera right there and say Durfee Rocks.
Durfee Rocks.
That's it. Durfee Rocks. Thank you. I am Hurricane for my man Quick Nick Souza, class president 2020. Fall River Royalty in the building. We'll be back next episode tomorrow. Peace.